Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new around here, welcome. My name is Laura and I make videos about my life, and a big part of my life is my daughter. She's called Aurora and she is 6 months now. Where has the time gone? So as you can see from the title, this is Aurora's 6-month update. I do these updates bi-monthly. I've already done her 2-month and her 4-month kind of review update, and I'll leave those links up there, somewhere you can find them. And I am sitting in our living room in a corner you probably haven't seen before, because we kind of did a little thing and moved the TV up on the wall, and the stairs are right behind me, and we have our Christmas tree up because it's the 28th of December and we haven't taken the tree down yet. And I'm sitting on Aurora's playmat because honestly the whole living room is full of her toys. That's just life with a baby. Anyways, so I have my notes here because mom brain can't really remember anything these days. So weight and measurements first. When she was 5 months she was almost 8 kilos. So she was 7.94 kilos and was 67 centimeters. And when she was 6 months she was 9 kilos, but hadn't grown at all, still 67 centimeters. So she's chubby. She's a chubby baby. Pretty heavy. I mean, our pediatrician is fine with that, and she's really cute and chubby. These last 2 months have been pretty insane. She's learned so much. She learned how to turn from her back to her tummy and then learned to crawl. She learned to turn from back to tummy when she was 4.5 months old. She was trying really hard one evening and did it, and then kind of forgot about it for a few days and then started doing it as if she'd done it her whole life. And the same with crawling. She was trying to crawl so hard. We used to go to like baby exercise class where they teach the baby how to use their muscles, and we kind of train them how to crawl and then how to creep and everything. And she was trying so hard, and finally when she was 5.5 months old she did it on her own for the first time. And then ever since she was like crawling everywhere. We have to really like clear everything. She goes after wires and phones and remote controls. We have to clean really well now. Also, she spends basically her whole day on the floor, so our vacuum cleaner works hard. Works harder than any of us, I think. So we have a pretty solid routine now. She takes 3 naps. She dropped the last nap I think around 4.5 months or something like that. So her first nap is about 2 hours after she wakes, which is around 10:30 a.m. and then she sleeps about 30 minutes or so. Her lunch nap is at 1 p.m, around 1 p.m, and she sleeps 1.5 to 2 hours. Totally depends. And her evening nap is around 5 p.m. and is usually 35 to 40 minutes. And then her nighttime is around 8:30 p.m. it's a pretty solid schedule, and I like to keep it that way. So some days when she has shorter naps or something, I will still stick to the schedule because that's the way I like it. And also, if she goes to bed any earlier than 8, she will wake up earlier than 8 in the morning as well. And I ain't about that life. I need my sleep, and sleep has been really hard still for all of us, it seems. The 4-month sleep regression really messed up Aurora's sleep. She used to sleep so well outside in her pram. I used to like walk every day for 2 hours, which was around 10 kilometers every day, and then suddenly she only took like 30-minute naps. Like, she would wake up 30 minutes on the dot, and then I wouldn't get her to sleep again ever. So we started to put her to sleep inside in the bedroom, and that's where she's sleeping right now. In her own bed, and she sleeps really well in her own bed. She usually does her first and lunch nap in her bed, and then the evening nap is usually in my arms. I cuddle her a bit, and nighttime sleep is pretty much fucked now. She only sleeps next to me, or we cuddle. She just won't sleep in her own bed anymore. Last night was terrible. She went to sleep in her own bed, slept fine. I dream fed her at 11:30 p.m. She slept really fine in her own bed, and then suddenly, 12:15, she woke up and didn't go to sleep until 3:15. So she was up for 3 hours, and trust me, we tried to get her to sleep. We cuddled, we shushed, we rocked, I fed her, we did everything. She just had to tire herself out, and it's really weird because at night it seems like she can be up for hours and hours on end, and she was just crawling around in her bed and smacking us and everything. She had fun. But during daytime, sometimes it seems like 2 hours is the maximum for her to be up. So I don't know she's weird, okay? Sleep is a very sensitive issue here, so don't even talk about sleep to me. But a little bit on her sleep. I've been trying to teach her to fall asleep on her own, and no, I don't ever mean the cried out method, because first, she doesn't cry when she goes to sleep, or doesn't want to go to sleep. She just, if she's on her back or on her side, she will turn on her tummy and start crawling around everywhere and play and have fun. So up until this last week, where we had like weird issues with falling asleep, she managed to fall asleep on her own pretty well, and it started really mildly and calmly, but in the end she was able to fall asleep on her side. So I would feed her, put her to bed on her side, kind of hold my hand on her shoulder and on her booty, or sometimes I would just hold her little hands, and she would have her pacifier or soother in her mouth and suck on that, and she would be asleep in a minute. And I was like, yeah, I did it. I successfully got her to sleep on her own. And then about a week ago something happened, and she doesn't want to fall asleep on her own anymore. I think it's something to do with learning to creep or just crawling, because sometimes in her sleep she will be fully asleep and then turn on her tummy, push herself up and start crawling, and her eyes are still closed. I don't know, sleep is fucked, okay? About food, we started giving like solid food or like non-milk to her exactly on her 6-month birthday. Her first foods were sweet potato and pumpkin. I wanted to try with baby-led weaning right from the get-go, but she didn't quite understand the action of getting a stick of food and putting it into her mouth and then, eating. So for the first week, I gave her the sticks of food, like steamed sweet potato or steamed pumpkin, and then I also had the same food in puree form with some breast milk. And I think in like 4 or 5 days, she kind of got that she was supposed to like grab the food and put it in her mouth. And today she had spinach pancakes, which she seemed to love. So we're going with baby-led weaning, and I really like the concept and everything. But overall, she's still a very much needy baby. She's pretty damn funny. She's really active. Well, not like really active. She's active enough. Still doesn't want to play on her own a lot. Loves to crawl after cats. She doesn't know how to like pet yet, so she'll do this thing to cats and to me and her dad. She will grab and then pull. Yeah, and she will do that on cats. Linus back there. She will do that to cats' hair, our hair, my face. I have like scars, not scars, but like wounds, not from cats, from my little goblin. We call her Goblin because honestly she acts like one. She does those weird noises where she like wants to get something, or just, I don't know, is having fun, and she's like which is weird. But overall, she's a really happy and bubbly child. She is going through the 5th leap according to the Wonder Weeks app. It's supposed to end in a few days, and Lord have mercy on me, please let it end. She has been really cranky for the past weeks. Okay, and a little about me. My weight is currently pretty much around 80 to 81 kilos, depends on the day. I don't have my exercise of walking every day, so I try to do some yoga. Haven't succeeded this holiday season with any exercise though. Sometimes I will do a bit of exercise with Aurora. I will like do some sit-ups while she's like on my legs. Sometimes I will do that, sometimes, most of the times I won't. My postpartum hair loss is finally starting to end, it seems. My hair is so long. It's never been so long, but it's also pretty damn thin. I'm trying to take good care of it. It's almost always like in a low pony or up in a high bun, or just hidden away from Aurora because she will yank at it. Mentally, I'm in a better place, but not in a good place. I seem to have more bad days recently. I think it's something to do with the holiday stress and everything, and Aurora being like extra annoying, and the sleep issues and everything. But overall I'm better. Luckily my boyfriend is at home, and he is really good and plays and does a lot of things with Aurora, and is just here, and we're here as a family, and it's so nice to just hang out, just the 3 of us on our couch. I don't know, I just really cherish the this thing about the pandemic. I just really like being home, all of us. And Aurora definitely loves hanging out with her dad, and I can see their bond is really, really strong. Sometimes it feels like their bond is stronger than mine and Aurora's. Sometimes it feels like I'm just like a fridge for Aurora and a bed, a fridge and a bed. And I've gotten a bit of like me time. I went to beauty salon, had a little facial, and I managed to go shopping one day alone by myself. I just put Aurora down for her lunch nap and went. And it was great. Although Aurora doesn't drink from a bottle, doesn't really want to, so that makes things a bit difficult, but it's fine. And I think that's it for the 6-month review. I hope for the 8-month update I can tell you how she sits unaided and creeps around and is trying to like walk or something, but we'll see about that. Oh, and I made an Instagram account for this channel, myself, our family, I don't know. It's Speckle of Laura. I'll leave the link in the description box. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, anything to say, comments are down below and I will try to answer everything. And I hope you have a good day and I'll see you when I see you. Bye!